Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Aisheey Verano here. If you're new to our channel, please make sure you subscribe, tap that bell for notifications so you know every single time that I post. So I'm back again with our fave, Steven!
Well, you can also call me Chuck D.
Okay. So Steven is back with us. So now we're going to be going into a question that we have for Steven today. Would you be okay if your partner was talking to her ex?
Would I be okay if my partner was talking to her ex?
Would you have a problem with it? Would you be cool with it? Would you be like, it's cool, we're old, keep the love, spread it?
Yes, I will. And no, I wouldn't. But mostly yes, if you know what I mean.
So yes, you have an issue with it?
Now, it depends on the conversation, on the context of the conversation. I'm not a firm believer of, when two people break up, they should now automatically be enemies. But when one party gets into another relationship, then there should be boundaries. Because where there's no boundaries, there's always chaos. So there should be boundaries. Now, if my girlfriend still talks to her ex, it should be, first of all, it should be at a minimum. Because the reason is because it's easy for them to fall back into something. It's not far-fetched. It's easy for them to fall back into something. So there should be a boundary. It should be at a minimal. It should be just little bits, not you guys want to start going out, together, just chill as friends.
Okay.
Having all of that.
Okay. So I guess we're going to divide this thing into stages. So are you saying, okay, fine, in terms of communication, if it's pretty much just communication, it's just like minimal communication. What's minimal communication to you?
Minimal communication to me.
Once a week, twice a week?
I'll prefer none at all. That's how minimal I would like to go. If we're talking about minimal over here, I prefer none at all.
Right.
I prefer once in a decade, but in the sense whereby that might be far-fetched. Minimal, we know what minimal is. To
me, minimal could be once a day.
Why? Like, do you have it? Because I know you like to write things down. So is it part of your thing that, okay, 2 o'clock, I will say something to my ex? Why? Like, what, do you have to?
No, but I'm playing an advocate here for people.
Okay.
In the sense that, like, I'll give you an example. So I have had some exes that I still keep in contact with.
Okay.
Now, some more than the other. Like, for example, there was one phase where I was talking to a particular ex of mine and we used to talk like every day.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, for me, it was never going to go there. For him, it was never going to go there. He actually has a girlfriend and I'm happy as I am. Yeah. And, our dating situation was a long time ago. Yeah. Right? Like, there was no hard feelings involved. It was just like a, mutual exit. Let's just put it like that. So, for me, if I was there now with a new partner and the partner would be like, oh my God, you can't talk to your ex. I'd be like, yo, it's like my friend, man. Like, we've come to the point where we're like friends. We're like paddies now. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing like that. And also, but then again, I'm also one of those people that if you're my ex, you're going to be my ex forever. Like, I don't, go back to my ex.
I hear that.
So I don't know if...
But the thing is, niggas will try. Niggas will try. Like... Niggas will try based on ego. Niggas will try based on, I used to hit that. Let me.
What if it was not a sexual relationship? Does that make a difference?
Yeah, because it might not be sexual, but emotions might,
So, for example, let's say the relationship that she had with her ex was never physically intimate. Would you still have an issue with them communicating on a regular?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, would you have a problem if your current guy was texting his ex?
No,
on a regular basis.
Okay, well, that's
no, yeah.
Wait. Wait. That's what
I'm a Lagos boy. I don't like
you said
English.
yes or no. So let's break it down. The same way you said yes or no. So for me, it's yes and no. So I'm generally very chill in the sense that the same way I have, I'm friends with some of my exes. I'm not going to be shocked if you're friends with some of your exes. Now, there has to be a level of respect there. In the sense that, like, when we're together, your ex must know of me, and we should know each other. There should be a mutual respect there. So if she calls you on the phone, pick up right where I am and be like, oh, hey babe, and it's not because I'm trying to control anything. I don't want you to have to want to be privately conversing with her, having conversations with her, not having conversations in my presence because there's something to hide. I want you to feel comfortable. If your ex calls you, she's your friend, have a conversation right there. That's cool with me. Now, my thing is where I'll have an issue is where she's calling you at odd hours of the night, constantly calling you to go above and beyond for her. It's one thing to call and have conversations on the phone, but seeing each other regularly without me involved is a no-go area. I'm not going to stand for that at all. But I'm cool for you to keep in communications with your ex, i.e., here and there, check up on her, let her check up on you. And mutual respect, but she knows of me, and if our paths cross, it's going to be all love, like oh hey hon, how are you, like because I know you're friends,
which is seldomly the case, but
so yeah, it has to be like a decent relationship. I think for me it's all about boundaries. If she called you now, you can't pick up in front of me, what are you hiding? What sorts of conversations are you guys having that you can't have in front of me? That's where my issue would be.
Okay. Now, should I tell where my issue would be?
Yeah, tell me.
Let me tell you where my own issue would be. Ladies, man,
don't feel brave
to pick up the call when your ex should call. When you might be chilling with your current boyfriend and your ex calls and you feel brave. Man,
don't do it.
Don't feel brave. I get all this, but don't feel brave. If I'm with my girl and her ex should call her and she's speaking in front of me.
So
fear.
Would you rather she doesn't pick?
I would rather
he doesn't call.
I would rather he doesn't call. I would rather he doesn't even have. Let me not say he doesn't have the balls, but I would rather him know. I would rather there be a boundary. Strong and wide enough for him to even be thinking of reaching out. Now, if he calls, she picks. Man, issue. If she doesn't pick, issue.
So I think
both lose for you.
So basically, you just don't want any communication.
I don't want because it's the same thing. If I'm with my current girlfriend and my ex should call, even if she's like, oh, Harry, it's cool. Trust me, we're human beings, man. You look someone like, why is she still calling you? Like, why is she still calling you? You guys get me. So I just would prefer there be a boundary. There's maybe
once a month.
Man, this time frame thing, not once a month, anything, nothing at all. But if you guys were to speak, keep it casual, man. Keep it casual, keep it cool. Hey, how far are you doing? Everything, there's no need to, just no need to be calling twice a month. So, me, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys out there.
So would you give her an ultimatum? Because sometimes some guys are like, me or your ex. Would you give her an ultimatum?
Me personally, because this question, me, I don't give her an ultimatum. I don't need to
so
give
how
an
would you
ultimatum.
handle
She'll know.
She'll know you're not cool with it.
She'll know. Like I'm there, but you'll know. You'll know. There's certain things. If you have to ask, then you'll know. If somebody's with me, you know what you can even ask me. You know what you can even ask me, and what is like an unwritten thing. Like you just know what you can ask me, and what you can't even try and fathom and be asking. Like, you know, it's already problem enough if you're even thinking it around me, sef. If I hear your thoughts, wahala.
So what if you didn't actually know they dated, but you just know him as a friend because they talk? So let's would you have an issue with that?
If they talk, so maybe they talk on a regular basis, and
you're like, who's that? And I'm like, oh, it's my friend.
Yeah, oh, that's my friend. Then I actually now find out that you guys dated. You've lied to me now. You've lied to me. You've lied to me. Like, yeah, after that, I don't want to hear anything.
You'll probably be like, yeah, you're lying. Yeah, no, I get your point, because like not saying it then is non-disclosure.
It's like there's a hidden motive then.
Right. Yeah. But at the same time, I think there's also a thing where like some people don't feel comfortable saying it because they feel like you're going to automatically assume that now it's no longer a friendship. Now it's more like it's tainted by the fact that we dated in high school, or do you know what I mean? Because let me be honest, all those like people I dated in high school, I'm like, fam, who? Did I even date in high school first? Let me rephrase that. All the people I dated years ago, to me, it's so water under the bridge that like it's not a thing for me. Yeah,
but you're with somebody, so in some cases it's good to think for two people. Because it's always good. It's always good not to.
So you meant to cut off all communications with your exes? Do you talk to any of your exes?
Me?
Yeah.
I've only been in one relationship in my life. That was
fair enough.
2000.
So the others you don't claim them?
I've never been in. Besides that one, I've never been in a relationship.
Okay.
I've never been in any other relationship.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So fair enough. So you don't really have like any options. Okay. What if they were not in a relationship, but they actually had a fling? Would your perspective still be the same?
Of course. But that one is even worse.
Why?
Well,
because guys, man, guys.
Guys like to dish out what they come
guys, no, guys, you guys watching this, you guys know, man, you know. You guys know, guys can be dirtbags sometimes, you know. But I've been there, where you feel like
I'm looking
like
at you.
I'm having like flashbacks, you know. I'm having flashbacks, but yeah, guys, you know, the G's know that guys can be motivated by rubbish, like a girl you used to, you know, do things with, or you guys used to have flings or whatever you want to call it. You find out that now she's in a relationship, right? And you and her still talk here and there. You guys still, when you guys see, you guys hug. You guys are very cordial. But guys, now depending on the guys, and I've been that guy where you look like, okay, me and her, we have a decent rapport. But she's telling me she's in a relationship.
Right.
Let me check. Let me, you know, call a hit check. Let me G-check that relationship. Let me see if it's authentic. Let me see if she's about this relationship life. Let me see if she's really.
Can you say I'm giving you side eye?
Nah, for real. Let me see. Let me see if she's really. Let me see if she's really about this relationship life. Let me see.
Why? What is the aim?
Let me finish. This ego. Let me see if she's about this relationship life. Let me see if she's really about what she says. Okay, she's talking about. Okay, you know, now we can't do this again. I'm not in a relationship. I love him. In your mind, for the G's know. Comment under this video if you've been there, because this is the real. The guys know. She's talking. Everything is just entering, and you're just, what's this one saying? Or everything she's saying, I love my boyfriend. I'm this one. I'm that one. Jargons.
Men are what?
Rubbish. You just want to. You just want to. No, I'm not saying guys are jargons.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Just saying, some guys want to hit check that relationship and see if it's authentic.
It's called heat check.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, when you end up flinging again. It just gives this validation that I knew that I could, like, with this relationship. The relationship wasn't authentic, so because I mean, I put my hand up. I've been there, like, and you see her with her boyfriend. Sometime, at some point, you'll be like, alright, nigga, like, shout out to this your relationship,
Girls, if any of your exes are coming back to come and chat, you need to ex them.
Just ex it. Guys don't like. It's the same thing with it's the same thing with girls. Some girls, they might be really attached to an ex, and they find out that ex has moved on with another girl. They start to stalk the girl's Instagram, and they want to prove something, that I can still have him if I want. So it goes both ways. I can still have him if I want, like, so personally, I don't even want, there's no need to be talking to, but if they reach out, if it's cordial, if it's not a cordial thing, that's fine, I can't now say you should now make somebody your enemy because you are now with me. No, but keep boundaries. Let there be boundaries.
To be honest, I agree with that. I think, like, boundaries are everything.
Everything.
Like, even in friendships and all sorts, boundaries are everything. Yeah. Like, especially because you guys have been there, it's important to, actually have boundaries. Now, I know sometimes because it happened so long ago, like, it doesn't really mean anything. So, like, your relationship is more of like a brother-sister or friendship kind of vibe.
You guys have been there, man. Ain't no
brother, but I'm not saying, I'm saying about the ones that weren't intimate, like high school romance now. That did not mean anything.
Man. No brother, anything. It didn't mean anything. It meant something. If you guys,
it meant something at the time. It no longer means anything.
Let there be boundaries. How about that?
Let them be boundaries. Fair enough. I'm with you on that. Like, I'm actually with you on that. I actually agree with you. I think, to be fair, boundaries for everything is really important. Now, one of the things I actually wanted to talk about, shifting gears a little bit, because I think a lot of our conversation was about communication. What are, like, face-to-face hangouts?
With the ex?
Yeah.
No.
So, let me give you a perfect scenario. The ex was in town. The ex was in town from London, in town in Nigeria.
What is he doing in town? It's coronavirus.
Wait, forget coronavirus. Let's assume there's no corona.
I know.
Right, okay. So let's assume, like, you were going to be in town. So let's assume, like, me, I'm an ex, someone's ex. I went to Nigeria. And then, I was in town for a couple of weeks and linked up with one of my ex-boyfriends. And you're my boyfriend. What would that look like?
Trouble. It's all types of issues. Issue is smoke. It's all types of.
So you don't want any physical meetups?
No. How about this? You're my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You went to Portugal for your birthday.
Yeah.
And my ex came to town. And we haven't seen each other in how many ever years. And we end up talking, just casual. Oh, you're in town. Okay. And she's like, okay, I'll come. Let me come over. I'm even coming to London. Maybe I'm coming to hang out with my friends, and I'll branch your place.
Your place, as in house.
Yeah, I'll branch your house. No, let me finish. Okay, you're already nodding your head now.
That's a no.
I'll branch your place. I'm already in town, and I'll leave in the morning. I'll stay over. We'll just catch up. Then you find out. We didn't do anything. But how would you know? Even if we didn't do anything, the fact that we've hung out, or she now ended up staying over, and I'm telling you, we didn't do anything.
Now, the thing about that is, if you had told me beforehand, so if it's someone, how I said, like, if I know this person, right, there's a difference. So, like, if, like, for example, your ex or whatever, I met her, we hung out, we're cool, and she was coming into town, she would tell me too that she's coming into town. Now, her adventure, she didn't tell me. You would tell me that, oh, she's coming into town, she's coming through, blah, blah, blah. If you told me, oh, she wants to sleep over, I'd have probably been like, okay, I don't know if I'm comfortable with her sleeping over. What's going to be the sleeping arrangements like? Now, but the thing is, if you don't tell me, and I find out, I'm going to automatically assume that something happened. Now, I understand meeting out in a public place. So, for example, if she was in town, like if I was in town in Nigeria, for example, and my ex was like, let's link up and we go to like lunch or something. And if roles were reversed, I would not be mad at my boyfriend as long as he told me about it.
Yeah, well.
Now, if you're in the yard and I find out that your ex is over at your house, I will feel some type of way, especially because you didn't tell me beforehand, and I don't know your ex like that. Okay. I will have an issue.
Okay.
If you now say she slept over, just you and her should just move on, because I'm done.
So you went to Nigeria.
It's disrespect.
So you went to Nigeria and you met up with your ex. You guys went for lunch, and you told me, "Oh, I'm meeting up."
I thought you said I miss. Okay, sorry.
No, and you told me I'm meeting up with my ex, which it will never happen. You will not tell me.
What do you mean?
You don't have the balls to tell me that type of thing. Let's say you have the balls to tell me that type of thing. But let's say.
No, but imagine you had that relationship with your girlfriend, though. She would tell you.
No, she won't tell me.
Okay, let's move on.
And it's not as if I'll be on some rah and shouting, but
you won't feel the nerve.
Like, I'll just put it like that. You won't tell me. But let's say in another world, I'm receptive to it, and you tell me, and you go and have lunch with your ex. Lunch can lead to a lot of things, man.
What lunches do you go to?
Lunch can lead to a lot of things. Lunch can lead to lunch. Then me and my guys, and we're going to this club this night. You're just around for a week. So we're going to this place this night. This club. We booked the VIP. This thing. You should come through. Come. Maybe you came to Nigeria with maybe your friend or your cousin. Bring your cousin along. Bring two of your friends along with your cousin. So you and three of your girls. You guys go.
And there are three boys.
You guys go. To the club. We all know how things happen in the club. People, the alcohol is in the system. The alcohol doesn't even need to be in the system. It's just a good vibe. You guys are dancing. He's your ex. So if it starts like that, you start to assess things. Oh, I'm in the club with my ex, but I haven't told my current boyfriend. But I haven't done anything now. Maybe I'm not even judging myself. I haven't done anything. That's how you start to think. You're in the club, all of you are inside the car together. The guy is driving, you are riding shotgun. One man is telling you this is wrong. Your ex will not approve of this. You only told him lunch. Another man comes again. I haven't done anything. It's not like I've done anything. I'm just going to the club. I've not seen him since. Right. What have I done? You start to battle with yourself.
Right.
You guys get to the club. Everything popping.
Yeah, doing Wonder.
Kiss Daniel is playing. You are whining. He grabs waist.
You're like, oh.
In your mind, you're like, it's just a dance now. It's just dance. What did I do anything? That's how you be thinking. It's not as if we've kissed or anything. It's just dance. What? Am I supposed to sit down? You start battling yourself like a mad person.
But then I feel like that's where boundaries come in place, in the sense that, like, after lunch, if he was then like, oh, we should go out tonight, then you should have enough sense to be like, okay, fine. We've done lunch, I've seen you now.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
People are supposed to have enough sense, but, sense is, enough sense is...
relative.
It's relative. Enough sense is relative. Not a lot of people have it. Because... at first you don't know, but for a guy, an ex, he might have an agenda. That's the thing. He knows what he's doing. He's playing his cards right. Lunch, he's asked you guys to come out. You're looking all cute and everything. And you're looking all cute and everything. I mean, see the way you're looking now. See the way you're looking now. Like, would you blame him with the dress and everything, with the purple jacket?
Okay.
Would you blame him? You won't blame him now.
Now I'm blushing.
After lunch.
It's like, alright, let's hang.
This one. I might not even have booked anything. It's when you agree, then when he leaves there, you tell this guy, he has an agenda, like, things happen. So I won't like it.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I think, I don't know, for me, maybe because of my relationships in terms of like how I exert my boundaries anyway. Yeah. So I think like there's an element of me and how I see it. Do you know what I mean? Like in the sense that like I've never crossed the line with any of my exes. Yeah. So it's sort of like a mutual respect thing. So I guess that's what I'm assuming the other party would have as well. But I guess it's just an assumption.
You can only assume for yourself. You can't assume. Yeah. For other people.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. I think the bottom line is whatever it is you're doing, there has to be boundaries. Like if you're, if you know yourself, you still have tiny feelings for this man that is your ex, you need to cut all ties.
Quote of the day: where there's no boundary, there is chaos.
Okay.
Quote of the day: where there's no boundary, there is chaos.
True.
It's better to always try and put yourself in other people's shoes. Would you like it if
it's like a city without walls?
Yeah. Would you like it if it was the other way around? If you say, for me it's innocent. This which might be true, is innocent, but if your boyfriend was to do that, would you? And I personally don't believe that anybody won't feel jealous to a certain degree. I don't believe it. I feel like, and being jealous is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. God is a jealous God. If God himself is jealous, human beings are jealous. Emotion. It happens. I mean, jealousy, it hits you like this. You don't even know what hits you. So, yeah, you have to have boundaries, because if the shoe was on the other foot, would you like it? Because imagine if your ex was your boyfriend, your current boyfriend was away on holiday and you were at work and he messages you that he's going to have lunch with his ex. You might be like, you might trust him enough and be like, okay, cool, say hi to her for me.
Yeah.
But at the back of your head, there's something lingering there that, man, what are they doing now? What could be happening now?
I feel like it depends on the person and the relationship. And I say that because like me, by myself, like it would only linger if there are like signs. So when for example, if he has not been exerting boundaries beforehand, that's when I would have the lingering thoughts that he's doing, who knows what they're doing. But like if he's always had the boundaries and I've met her, I'm confident in the relationship that they have. Sometimes you meet someone, even if that person is just your best friend, quotes, just best friend, right? You see that you meet this person and immediately know that person has feelings for your man.
Okay.
So now, in that instance, I'm not going to be cool with all of that hangout. Yeah. Which is why I'm like, for me, it's really important that at least there's some communication there. I know who you are. We've talked before. We're cool. And then
Which is rarely the case.
Fam, if I'm the girlfriend, I'm cool. Are you cool as the ex? That's the problem. If it's an ex like me, we're cool, man.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'll say it's all relative. Some people might be okay with it. Some people might not be. I'm in the category of
not okay.
Not okay.
I'm in the category of I am, but there has to be boundaries. There has to be like set boundaries, And I guess for me, I'm in that situation because when I think about the relationship that I have with some exes, it's been cordial and it's always been that way. But there are boundaries. Like they don't just call me anytime or text me whenever they feel like it. Text me whenever, but not they're not gonna text me at 3 a.m. in the morning saying, "Oh, hey, babe."
Why not?
Boundaries, mutual respect.
See, man, I'd rather
mutual respect. They're not gonna do that.
Keep your boundaries in your pockets. I'm not okay with it. Man, keep your boundaries in your pockets.
I don't want to this your boundaries. No boundaries are big. Throw the whole thing away.
Throw it away. If you can throw it away, please throw it away. Don't, but. Boundaries. There should be boundaries. If you are going to,
it also depends on the ex, because if you already know this ex wants you back, there's no communication.
Yeah, but most times it's between the ex and your boyfriend.
Not necessarily.
You wouldn't. Sometimes you probably wouldn't know. Like people can pretend. You probably wouldn't know. man, you probably wouldn't know, man. You might
But
be out
then,
the loop.
remember what we said about like, even if you don't know,
Yeah.
there is like, over time you will find out that he likes you, and then you can extend. He's not going to hide it forever. His actions are going to show that there's more to this than just friendship at some point.
Yeah, well, after they've done their thing like 11 times or something. Then,
Have you ever been burnt by that situation before?
Nah. I've only been in one relationship.
Fine.
Only my life, and it never went like, you try it. It's never, yeah. She try. She knows me well enough. There's certain things that will slide.
So
Certain things you like, man.
So that with that one, you're like, I'm out.
She won't try it. If I had a girl, you won't. You knowing me, you man, you won't, man. You don't want that.
You don't want that
issue.
smoke.
You don't want that
Okay.
issue. You don't try.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on the show, on the channel. Please subscribe, guys. Make sure you tap that bell for notifications. Give this video a thumbs up and join the conversation in the comment section. Would you be cool if your partner was still in communication with their ex? Let us know in the comment section.
Let us know in this comment section.
Let us know.
Please.
Are you guys on my side? I.e., you can talk to your ex, but there has to be boundaries. And depending on the kind of ex, if your ex was a cow, there's no reason for you to be talking to your ex. Like, I have some exes that I don't talk to.
For the real,
you are dead to me.
For the real G's that ride with the real nigga, comment below. For the real G's that ride with the real nigga, comment below. I know you guys are on my side, you know, and I know a lot of girls too. A lot of girls are on my side. I know a lot of girls
Possibly,
are on my side.
I think you will probably have a lot more people on his side, because a lot more people. I feel like there's also a thing about a lot more people are insecure about their relationship as well. So, you know, they are definitely going to be on your side. But yeah, okay. Thank you guys, and see you guys soon. Bye.